You know, we've talked about lots of different times of the year to fish, and a time of the year that I spend a lot of time fishing, especially with my kids and friends, is in the summer. You know, we don't have any tournaments in the summer, but I spend a lot of time on Lake Okeechobee and traveling around the country enjoying the summertime fishing. And I want to talk a little bit about that and kind of give you a few tips to help you when you're out in those dog days of summer. You know, in the summertime, water temperatures are going to be the highest they're going to be all year. Sometimes on some lakes, you're talking 85, 90-degree water temperatures. So those fish, first of all, are going to have a short feeding window. Most bass in the summertime feed first thing in the morning until about 9 o'clock. And the reason for that is after about 9 o'clock, that's when those water temperatures start to rise. And they start to rise from their nighttime temperatures up to their peak high time noon temperatures. And when that happens, those fish really slow down. They don't really seem to feed a lot. They kind of become a little bit more inactive. Another great feeding time in the summer is the last couple hours in the evening. You know, like the last 2 hours. That's really good. When that low angle of that sun, again, that's when that water starts to cool off again, and those fish will again start feeding. Because in the heat of the summer, those fish don't want to feed all day long. Now, what do I target? I target deep water. You know, in the springtime, I talked about fishing shallow, 12 foot or less. In the summertime, I'll do shallow stuff in the mornings and then move straight out to the deep stuff. Because in the morning times, those fish, again, will be up on those main lake points, up on docks and pockets, but more towards the main lake. Those fish want to be relating close to that deep water or those river channel or channels that are in the lake. Some of the baits I like to throw in the morning, again, a buzzbait. I use it in the spring. I also use it in the summer. You first hour or so in the morning in the summertime, a buzzbait can be deadly. A walking bait, again, is very awesome. You know, those are the type baits that you want to fish in the summertime. Then once the sun gets up, water temperatures start to rise. I like to go a little bit deeper. And what I like to do with that is go with the shaky head like you have here, get out a little bit deeper with a shaky head, or even a big football jig like you have here. A big football jig works great. And another thing, deep diving crankbaits. Deep diving crankbaits in the summer is a way to catch a lot of fish because those fish will get out there in that open water and they'll school up. And the depth that I like to target in the summertime when I'm out deep is say 15 foot being the shallowest, probably down to 25 and even 30 foot deep. And sometimes on some lakes, if you see a lot of bait fish out over those river channels, even if it's 100 feet deep, but there's bait fish on your graph, or you see seagulls diving in the morning, you can get out there in 100 foot of water and there'll be wolf packs of bass chasing the shad around, and top water lures, underspins, jerk baits, things like that can be a real deadly choice. So again, in the summertime, fish shallow the first couple hours in the morning, then move out deep. See you guys.